All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading. This is for October. Rocktober, if you will. 2024. I did my write-up on it. Go read it. sltblog.com. We're not going to talk about that here. We're just going to let the energy tell us what it wants to tell us and pull a reading. All right, my write-up is what it is. Take it for what it's worth to you. Take it how it resonates. It's a month. It's a strange month. It's actually a very good month, I think. I'm looking forward to Rocktober. All right, this is the overview. We're going to start your zodiac fly through starting probably tomorrow. You know, it takes me a couple of days, but we'll go through it. But I've got a weird pre-shuffle here. I said it's weird, right? I got 2 pre-shuffles, each one 3 card. We got that, right? I feel like I'm playing poker with you. And we got that. And then there's a crossing energy in the pre-shuffle, which is the 2 of Cups, which I didn't even know was there until just now. So I'll be honest. So at the end of the day, and it ties the whole thing together. There's a couple of things going on. One side of this month deals with clarity. You're getting victory over things you couldn't see before. You could see things you couldn't see before. It's like you went to the energetic ophthalmologist or wherever you go, right? Petrolingo on the street out of back alley selling glasses out of back of a van. Whatever it is, you got you a pair of glasses. All right? You can see very clearly. A lot of things that have worried you, things that have anxiety. You get a lot of stuff cleared up. This could be anything you're finding out what's going on with a health issue. It could be a love issue. It could be a career issue. It could just be an issue of how you look at yourself and how you see the world. Whatever. This is really cool. This is just on the surface. We ain't even started the reading yet. Right? The whole thing is crossed by a balancing of energy. There's a lot of factors, and I wrote about them in my write-up, that are stabilizing the energy quite a bit. Now, it's going to take October a little bit to get going. All right? And we'll talk about that in a second. First, I want to talk about this because I've got karma, right? I've got a page of cups, and I've got a page of cups and a page of wands. I got sort of a sandwich here. You've got some kind of new love that has the potential to begin this month, or somebody returning that took off, or you might have a lot of childhood friends showing back up. Any of that or more could be playing out. I'm not sure. But either way, this is new love. This is very nice. The Judgment card might indicate somebody showing back up. Okay, it might indicate that. I don't know. It's possible. I don't usually like to read it that way, but it can. I'm reading it more as karma from the Witch's deck here. Okay, take it how it resonates. I said October might take a little bit to get going, and that's because of the solstice energies right now, today, slamming. These crazy, volatile solstice energies I wrote about in my September write-up that have been making things crazy all summer long. Weird weather, weird everything underneath that, everything in the love life, all of it. It's been weird energy. It really has. So that being said, that energy, that volatile energy, that crazy, weird energy, very rare, is slamming into one of the most balanced equinox energies that I have picked up on quite some time. That I can figure out. Looking back in my notes, it's never this balanced this time of year. So that's going to create some ripples, like throwing a big rock in the water. That's going to create some ripples. And those ripples are going to take a little while to dissipate. Right? So the beginning of the month might get a little choppy, but we do have, and certainly the tail end of September, but we do have the benefit of the month opening with an eclipse on the 2nd, and that eclipse is going to help dissipate some of those ripples anyway. By the time Jupiter goes retrograde, which I think is around the 9th-ish, we should be okay. But around there, we got the 10-10 portals. So, anyway, we'll see what fucking comes out here. Go read my write-up if you want. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Fluff Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Let's go. Let's go. What do we got here? What do we got? All right. Card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? All that shuffling. All that talking, all that shuffling. Hey, it's important you know what's going on. You might be like, hey, Steve gave a great reading for October. He says it's terrific. It's October 5th and it's still shit. Yeah, we threw a big rock is hitting the water right now. Okay? And that's creating some choppy water around it. It's just big. The bigger the rock, the bigger the ripple that comes out of it. And that's what's going on here. We're going to slam that solstice energy, just slamming into the equinox. 6 of Wands. It's victory after a long battle energy coming off of it. It's a specific frequency. All right? It's a specific. I've drawn to a certain thing on the card. All right. I know some people think you talk like you've got radio crystals in you. Well, I don't know what I got in me. I pick up on things, but really I'm just drawn to one aspect of the card. That tells me what that is. I feel it, I get it, I translate feelings into words. That's it. I'm not a fucking radio. Don't worry about it. If I was, I'd be tuned to classic rock right now, and I wouldn't be here, right? Playing some Buckman Turner Overdrive or something, right? Taking care of business. It's victory after a long battle. So somebody's coming back. Somebody's showing up. That has to do with the part of the pre-shuffle with the little pages and the judgment card. What comes after the cut? All right, let's go. Let's go. It's going to make for a very interesting zodiac fly-through. I don't know what's going to happen in those readings. I don't even know what's going to happen in this one, but I do know something you wanted. This is like, this is one of those be careful what you wish for, you just might get it type energies. You have to be careful when you make a wish with a genie, for example. You got to be careful. Genies are tricksters. You got to be careful how you phrase it. You may have put a manifestation out there that you're getting, but you're getting it exactly as you ordered it, right? You want spaghetti and meatballs, you order spaghetti and meatballs. You don't say, I want spaghetti and meatballs, and make sure they spit in it. You're going to get it exactly how you get it. I'm not sure, but you're getting what you wanted is what the universe is saying. You're getting something is returning. It doesn't have to be a long-lost runner. It could be a job opportunity coming back around. I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those things where I got Alanis Morissette's irony song where she got irony wrong ringing in my head again. It's like rain on your wedding day, right? A free ride when you already paid. No, those aren't ironic. That's just unfortunate. Okay? It's just bad luck. It's a little bit of that. But I think, pay attention to what I wrote about October. I said it's all how you look at things, right? I told you a touching story of the end of my youth, right? That could be a terrible story. It could be a horrible memory. But it depends how you look at it. I chose to look at it from the funny perspective. Fucking hilarious, right? For me, it was. For somebody else, maybe not. But, this is a month where you're going to have to see the humor in some things. What did I write in October write-up? I said some of it, I ripped off Jimmy Buffett a little bit. I twisted it. I said some of it's magic and some of it's tragic, but the end result should be pretty okay, or something along those lines. I don't know. Either way, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go here. Yeah, that's what I get there. That makes sense. That makes sense with those little pages that came out, right? And the judgment card. I said I didn't like reading it with somebody returning, but it could be the karma aspect too, where you're getting some karma back. In other words, but you're going to have to see the humor in it, all right, to get any kind of Nine of Cups good emotional fulfillment out of it. We'll see. All right, let's go. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle for October 2024. What do you want to tell these people? Enough with the fucking shuffling. Bottom of the deck. Overall energy is 2 pentacles. Yeah, we're coming into a year that I call the year with no title. It's really strange because that energy is here. I wouldn't have done the write-up and been able to title the coming year without the energy being here. And it really is. It depends. The universe is saying it depends. And I'm not talking about the undergarments, right? You got to take a piss, take a piss. I mean, just go. I don't care. I mean, it sounds like a great thing. I'd like to wear those. But at the end of the day, it depends. It depends on the choices you make. It all depends how you look at things. And the Empress right there. It depends. Somebody's coming towards you, and things are going to happen for you, whatever it is. It depends whether somebody can pull their head out of their ass. We need somebody to pull their head out of their ass and make a decision, somebody that's attached to you. And I think it may apply to business just as much as it applies to love. I don't know. Let's see. The Empress is there. It's part of our overall energy. That's your energy attached to this. I don't know why yet. Right here's the soulmate energies around your connection with whoever. Right here's the 3D energy around who's ever connected with you. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards, and this is the only October reading I'm extending. So that's it. I don't extend the zodiac fly-through ones, even though sometimes I'd like to. I don't break that policy. All right. Sometimes they turn into other readings later, but this reading, definitely extending it. There should be a link in the description. And this is interesting. This is what we talked about this on the weekly reading. It's funny that came up on the weekly reading, where I talked about around position 12, I talked about free will and how people always tell me they don't like to be controlled. I don't like this, that, and the other. Listen, The free will decisions you make are all fine and good, but what happens to you is dependent upon the decisions of many other energies around you, right? Things have to go just right for you to even make it home from the grocery store in one piece, okay? So keep that in mind. Don't let it stop you. Don't let the uncertainty turn you around, but it's a fact, right? All right, let's go. Energy around your connection. So you're you're dependent upon somebody else pulling their head out of their ass. That's what it says here. Okay. Death card. Love it. Love it. Love that. I'm going to put that in the right place or it fucks up the whole reading. Okay. Wow. There is something, well, I'll give you the classic read on it, the classic tarot reader cop-out read. Something you thought was dead is not. It's coming back. It's a rebirth energy on that, okay? I'm going to rephrase it in this case. Whatever this is, whatever this month is to you, you're putting things to rest and moving in a new direction. You and somebody else are actually not done, but you're putting something to rest this month. And I think that ties to the first part of the, with all the clarity of the pre-shuffle. Okay, we'll see. See what happens when we clarify. 3D energies around whoever the fuck this is tied to. Six of Pentacles. Richie Rich. I don't know. Remember that cartoon? Wasn't that a cartoon or something? Richie Rich. It's the Six of Pentacles. Somebody here knows what they want. Okay, I got it. The majority of them are making a decision that they know what they want. Okay, I do. Somebody's making a right choice. But again, these cards indicate you're dependent upon somebody making the right choice. But I've got an energy attached to you here that definitely knows what they want. Okay? Yep. Somebody's getting... Something about October is balancing their energy in some way, which is good. We need that. We'll see. Their soul is here. It bookends the Death card. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's very stable. Somebody here who's usually unstable is now very stable. And I think what might be happening is a pinch of frustration. That's how that heat building up, because that's your energy. It's very attractive. Yeah, I think the DF side thrives a bit. You know, the DF side of you, the feminine energy side of you. If you like polarities better than negative, right? The black terminal on your car battery, right? That side fares a little better here. Than in this October energy than the other red terminal. But on the masculine side, there's red in the background. I don't give an analogy or talk about anything that's not here. That is who's returning here. We'll find out more when we clarify. Again, it's very pentacly here. Two of Pentacles. Here you are, this beautiful Empress. I got two Pentacles. Everybody attached to you, whoever this person is. And it's one specific energy. It seems to be they know what, it's almost like somebody didn't want to approach you until they got a bunch of coin in their pocket. And now they feel like they can. Now that gives them confidence. It's like they got no confidence unless they got a couple of $100 in 20s rolled up in their pocket or something. You know, feel that wad of cash. Look, I had a roommate like that once. I've told you before. You know, he was always like that. He's walking around bad neighborhoods with huge wads of cash in his pocket just because it made him feel confident. I'm like, I don't know how confident you're going to be in a hospital bed with no teeth when somebody takes it, but hey, okay. Somebody got something backwards here. I don't think, anyway, a hidden energy message from the universe, red with the Death card. Let's get there. Queen of Wands. There's just, it's just trouble. Sometimes the Queen of Wands means trouble. Okay? A problem you've had with somebody you've had trouble with, okay, is returning. And I think you can solve those issues. I think you can. We'll see. Potential final outcome for you. Six of Cups, somebody returning. I'm right. I'm 100% right. This person here, they feel confident. Something feels good. Again, I can only translate the feelings into words by giving you a little analogy here. It's like my old roommate, Noah, that was his name, used to feel real confident when he had a wad of cash in his pocket. You know, I mean, it's just an example. You don't have to take me literally, but somebody feels like they got it. They're going to show up, and it's somebody you've had trouble with in the past. And sometimes the Queen of Wands means trouble. It's a meaning of it's the energy that comes off of it. I look at it's when it's when I see the whole person, the whole card. I see this girl, for me, that's trouble. Right? This is a girl, if I don't show up with a gift, it's going to be a fight. If I don't buy her the $10,000 purse, it's going to be a fight. I buy her a new car, I can't get her a Toyota Corolla. No, she's going to need the BMW 5 Series, this, that, the other. No, that's fucking trouble. That's what that is. That's nonsense. Go get a job, get your own. You know? Don't need me to buy it. But that's what I get off of this. And again, you don't have to take me literally. I'm just explaining why this is trouble. It means trouble you've had with somebody. And I think that trouble you've had with somebody is pentacle based. Maybe you don't like the fact that this person is very money focused, right? Maybe you don't. It could be how this energy plays out. Either way, your final outcome is somebody showing up. Okay? 6 of Cups. They showing back up. I'm right. And I'm telling you, you've had some trouble with this person, whoever it is. It doesn't have to be your runner. It could be a relative you have a soul connection with. I don't see a whole lot of bang in here. Okay? I do have somebody that's very focused on you, though. Okay? And that's creating a lot of tension for them. But it still depends on their free will. It still depends on the decision they make. Right? Anything that happens for you, most free will decisions you'll make, short of getting up and taking a piss, have a lot to do with somebody else making a free will decision that's complementary to that, right? It's just the way it is. There's a lot of, we're all connected. Death card, why is it here? We're going to clarify with the little animal deck, which has a chariot at the bottom. All right, death card, why is it here? Let's go. Tell me about it. Let me turn the fan on. It's getting warm in here. All right. Tell me about this death card. It's crossed by the devil. Goat with its feet on fire. Yeah. Yeah. There's karma here. When we got karma in the pre-shuffle, right? We got it. You know, it came up as part of the pre-shuffle. It was the first card out was a judgment card. In the witches, it's karma. I don't want to say somebody's fixed. I want to be careful what I say here. 9 of Pentacles, what did I say? Liberation. 9 of Pentacles, fuel in this. This is happening. This is almost. I don't like throwing this word around. I hate it. It gets all rainbow unicorn when I do, but all the rainbow people get big wood. But there's some sort of destined thing happening here. There is a lot of destiny attached to October. There is a lot of it. This is supposed to happen. It almost doesn't matter what road you take, this happens. If you're driving down, well, I'm going to avoid that person by driving down this road. You drive down that road, that person will be there. And you'll think, how the fuck are they there? You know, it's a bit of that. There's something, we're liberating ourselves from some karma here. Okay? We are. Trouble that we've had with this person. Once and for all. It's kind of a once and for all, but there's a lot of clarity that comes from it. What's on top? Yeah, the King of Swords, right? It's time. It's time to have a chat. Steely-eyed chat. It's my King of Truth in this aspect. Why is it here? The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Issues we've avoided. Okay? Issues you've avoided with somebody. Trouble is showing up. I don't know, but with trouble here, we'll see what happens when we get there, but I don't know if we could talk them into it. Like if I were going out with this girl, I'd figure out really quick, I'm not going to be able to change. She's always going to want that shit. Right? She's not going to like the hermit on the hill lifestyle that I provide, because I come down for supplies once a month. You know, I mean, I'm not. And if I need a purse, I just make one out of leaves and shit. But at the end of the day here, you may not be, but either way, this person shows up, and I think you do a lot of the talking here. I do. I think you do, because the universe wants to tell you, hey, there's a good chance they're showing up. It's minor arcana. Don't be surprised if you have so it's up to their free will, but don't be surprised if you have a few confrontations, final liberations from any kind of karma you have with various people. This could be more than one person for some of you. For a few of you, this is one specific individual. We're going to pull on it right now with that 6 of Temperance fell on the table. Yeah, well, why did Temperance fall on the table? The devil was crossing here. Temperance is the angel. The angel cancels out the devil. Right? You're canceling out a karma. Universe just backing me up. That's all. You're canceling out a karma with somebody. Look at that. Flew out of the deck. It actually flipped and landed just like that. I was shuffling. It flew in the air and I caught it. Just like that. Okay? So I don't even know what to do with that. I think this is all of it. Because it's not that much. is about this Six of Pentacles. We're going to clarify it. And I just got done talking about me being the hermit on the hill, come down for supplies once a month, make purses out of leaves, right? I'm buying you no Fendi anything, motherfucker, right? Right here, crossed by the hermit. I think you teach this person a lesson. I think you tell them a thing or two. I think you're this King of Swords. They think you're this dainty little empress, and I think not. I think issues you've avoided, issues they're hoping to avoid, are coming up. All right? You're having none of it. Why did these fall out? First of all, there's 3 of them, and they fell out just like that. So I have to take them like that. That's how I would have pulled them. So the Magician, 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. It's karma. For me, the Magician here is karma. I'm drawn to the little black spot, right? And this is read with the 9 of Swords. Again, 9's of the end in tarot. We're blowing out karma. The 2 of Swords is what's interesting here, and I'm reluctant to say this has a lot to do with energy from the previous eclipse, the intersection of fate and karma. Remember my last eclipse reading that I did? That's it. That's the full moon eclipse energy. It has a lot to do with that. Okay, so somebody probably, because of the eclipse energy, starts thinking about you. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Can I get one more card on the? Can I get one more card on the 2 of? Yeah. The Tower. Yeah, we're blowing it out. Right. Again, we're doing. I said there's a lot of destiny here. There's a lot of fate, and I don't like saying that. It gets the unicorn rainbow people way too excited. Okay, way too excited. But there's a lot. We're tearing it down. We're at the intersection of fate and karma here, and it's yeah, we're tearing it down. It's time. Because it's time. I don't know. It's what it's saying. Let's go into their soul here a little bit with the King of Pentacles. Wow. You got karma with this person. And I'm going to throw that word around because most of you know what I mean when I say that. Right? Basically what you've got, I'll rephrase it the way I would phrase it. You know, because that's not a word I typically use. Right? But I'll use it online because everybody knows what it is. Like luck, I'll use that because everybody knows what luck means. You have some energy. It's like a tangle in your hair. Right? My grandmother used to call it a rat's nest. Right? It's like a tangle, a big rat's nest in your hair that you got to comb out. You try to put some coconut oil or some fucking conditioner in there to try to get it out and all that kind of stuff. And finally, you just say, fuck it, grab some scissors and cut the son of a bitch out of there. That's what this energy is. You got a hair tangle that just isn't going to come out on its own. It's going to need some motherfucking scissors. All right? There you go. How about that? All right? With somebody. For most of you, this is one fucking person. It might be smaller with other people, but it's okay. It's all right. You're going to learn what you no longer need, or you're going to be shown what eras are ending, whose time is up, right? And whose time has more. You might, if you can address these issues, if you can get this trouble person for me to not want the Fendi purses anymore, right? And let me get her a Corolla and make her a purse out of leaves, right? If you can get this person to come around, the death card says you may have a future with this person. It depends. But first, we got to blow out whatever fucking karma this is. You got a problem with this person. I'm sure. It doesn't have to be love. It's pentacles here. I know somebody sitting out there going, I just want you because you're funny. I don't have any person. Yeah, you got somebody you got a problem with. Everybody does. Right? People don't realize that if you have a problem with somebody, that's somebody you're connected to. You don't have problems with people that you're not connected to. Your energies miss each other. They don't stick. Right? You don't have friction with people that you're not connected to. Doesn't happen. So even that person that flips you off in traffic and you yell back, fuck you, motherfucker, they yell, fuck off, fuck you, road rage, all that. Those people have a soul connection. It just happens to be they cross paths, then their energy's like sandpaper. You probably did that to each other in 5 lifetimes. Probably had a stagecoach go by. Road rage with stagecoaches 150 years ago. I don't know. What's going on with the King of Pentacles? All right, let's go. 3 of Swords. Wow, that hurts. What's going on here? Eight of Pentacles. Somebody lost their job or something. I don't know. This person's karma, well, we will use that word. Their side of the energy is to be taught, is to have this taken away. Okay? Not by you or something like that. It's just what's happening. Somebody feels like this is empty. Okay? And that's why they're showing up. That's why you've got an opportunity here. All right? This girl finally realized that the $20,000 purse is empty. It only makes her happy for a moment, and then it's gone. Then you need another one, right? It's empty. It's like junk food. It's empty calories. All right? It's, oh God. All right. The wheel. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune. The world. Somebody's world is turned upside down. Why is the world here? The Hangman. Somebody's world's been turned, yeah. So, I mean, it's literal. I mean, I'm sorry for the literalness of it, but somebody's world's been turned upside down. Speaking of turning upside down, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Let me move my chain around. Sometimes it clanks on the video. Somebody's world been turned upside down. What's going on? I need a bridging energy on this. Give it to me. I'm going to shuffle for it. Remember the Three of Swords was crossing. I got to shuffle it away. Give me a bridging energy on this. Right down the fucking middle. Somebody's got a new perspective on what makes, it's what I said. Somebody got a new perspective on what makes them happy and what doesn't. All right? And that is activating some kind of energy you have with this person, and they're showing up. You know they're showing up because I got the Six of Cups in the final outcome. This is separate from the reading. This is just me and the universe talking, you know. And it's telling me a little bit about why the Death card is there. Yeah, I do think this person here realizes that they've been a fool, that they've been an asshole. But that doesn't mean we can glaze over issues that need to be talked about. You can't just come in, hey, look, I know I've been a prick, but can we let bygones be bygones? No. I need to know that you're no longer going to be a prick, right? You know. Your credit is bad, motherfucker. All right, what's going on here? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody... Well, this could play a lot of ways because the Three of Swords was originally crossing. This could be somebody who has realized that it's empty, that the pentacles are empty, that they don't have any security. This person feels like they need you. And I get that with the Empress here. That makes sense. They feel like they need you. I get that. But also, we've got somebody here who may have, for a few of you, not all of you, made a bad investment. And that's why they feel like they need you. You know, it's like, if you want to come talk to me, we have a problem, and you want to come talk to me, that's fine. I want you to want to do it because you feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't want you to come talk to me about anything, showing back up if somebody died on your side and you feel bad, or you feel like I'm the only one you could talk to, and we've got issues we haven't dealt with, and I'm thinking in the background, why the fuck are you calling me? I mean, I'm sorry to hear about it, but what? You know, like that. So, I don't know. For some of them, they come in for the wrong reasons, and I think that's why we got the King of Swords here. This is you, all steely-eyed and shit. For others of you, I think they're coming for the right reasons. Be careful not to hit them too hard with your steely-eyed shit. Okay? All right, that's the best I can tell you. Whoever this is someone who has the ability to trigger you, so be careful. All right? Don't take the bait. All right? Okay. Anyway, let's talk about my trouble girl here. Oh, I know this girl. Oh, I do. Oh, you didn't buy me anything. I didn't buy you anything. What the hell? Let's go. Queen of Wands, why is it here? All about appearances. Gotta look good. Everything's gotta look good. It's just trouble. It just means trouble. I'm pulling on the trouble aspect. It doesn't mean, I know some people can't help but take me literally. Just don't. Trouble. That's it. You have trouble with this person. This person showing up, the first thing you think is, oh, here we go. Right? I said they have the ability to trigger you. Right? I have dated girls like this. It's the same feeling I would get if one of them called me. I'd be like, oh, fuck. What the fuck are you doing on the other side of my phone? You know, are you serious? What, you need your car fixed? Queen of Wands. Why is it here? All right, let's go. It's crossed by the Two of Cups. This is the reason this person irks you. Okay? The reason this person bothers you is I mean, yeah, it's a powerful soul connection. But because your energy with this person, at some level, energy is always in layers. I teach you that, right? On the surface, it's trouble. But deeper down, your energy with this person has a balanced layer. Okay? So it's sort of like you're happy to hear from them, but you know it's not going to end well. Sort of, it's kind of like that. I mean, it's tough to explain, but you do have a balanced energy with this person. You have in the past as well. This is definitely a past life soulmate type thing. Or somebody from your deep past in this life. This is a very deep past energy. What's going on the top? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. It's a bit of Wonder Twin powers activate a little bit. You're going to need to take a shape of a bucket of water. You're going to need to be the one that turns into water of the Wonder. You can basically, for the people that don't know, they're a brother and sister. They Wonder Twin powers activate. One of them can turn into, I think it's the girl, she could turn into all kinds of shit. Fucking eagles and real cool shit. The other guy, he's always like a bucket of water or some kind of shit. I mean, what a useless motherfucker. Anyway, you need to be the one that turns into the bucket of water. Okay? You need to take the shape of whatever you're poured into. Try, you know, again, just flow with it. Just go with this. All right? Why is that here? Because there's an opportunity for you to actually come together with this person. But boy, did they trigger you. Holy shit. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Yeah, it's a powerful connection. Two of Cups and the Lovers, and yeah, I don't want to say you're supposed to be with this person, but you could be in this lifetime, and I think that surprises you when you hear from who this is. Okay, and again, don't come at me and go, "Well, you just said it could be somebody I have a problem with." It can be. You might be supposed to be friends with this person. It's not always about banging, even though it's Steve's Love Tarot, and I like to joke about that. It's not always about banging. This could be a sibling that fucking pisses you off every time they show up. The loser brother or the loser sister or you know, whatever. I have no idea. But there is potential here, provided you take the shape of a bucket of water. Okay? Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Just flow with this conversation. Try not to get triggered. Try not to get too steely-eyed. Just flow through the conversation. And don't glaze over anything. There's a real, with the Tower here too, there's a real opportunity because all of these are red with this, the final outcome. Why is the Six of Cups here? This is pretty awesome. And this, you know, again, this is where you might see someone in a new light here. You might see yourself in a new light. You're definitely going to find out at some point in October. And again, it's just a month. Energies bleed sometime between now and the middle of November. You're likely to find out where you're going or where you have the potential to go. Either with this person or on your own, right? I mean, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of things that happen. It's a very powerful, once that ripple effect from the eclipse and solstice slamming together drifts away, it's a pretty powerful month. What's going on here? Six of Cups. Final for my viewers. What is it? Yeah, it's justice. It's everything I said and more. I've already said it. I do the reading while I'm shuffling. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. They either back up what I say, add to it, or don't back it up. You know, and then I got to go, well, I was wrong, which I've done on a couple of occasions in the time I've been out here. It's justice. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the rainbow version. It's very nice. The black cat and the white cat are about to have a conversation. And it's the card we opened with. In the pre-shuffle, it was one of the cards. It was the Karma card in the Witches. But here it is. It's justice. So the environmental energy here, there's a chance to settle once and for all something that an issue with someone that triggers you, for sure. Now, for some of you, this could be an issue with yourself, something you've avoided about yourself. It's entirely possible. There's several, you know, there's multiple aspects of yourself. What's going on? Nine of Cups. So again, I've got a Nine of Cups. There it is. Why is that here? Strength. Lion holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups. The objective here, the reason you're getting this reading is because of the Two of Cups that was here. Okay? And that's because I got a chance to tell you. I know this person calls you up, shows you up, whoever this is. Let's say it's a person, it's not an aspect of yourself. If it's an aspect of yourself, just take the other person out of it, and it's an issue. that triggers you. But speaking of it being another person, I know that this person will reach out, they will call you up, and you will absolutely be like, oh, fuck. They trigger you, whoever this is. For some of you, it's your fucking mom or dad or something like it can be, you know. There's a lot of that going on right now. There's a lot of, well, we got the World War II energy, the storm from World War II, but that storm also occurred during the Civil War, which was the brother against brother war, right? Kind of a thing. Well, that energy is here too. It's the last time this energetic storm that comes around every 80 or 90 years was around, right? It came around during World War II, the Civil War, etc. The Civil War aspect is bleeding in. We see it very clearly here in the U.S. where you've got whole Reddit posts and Reddit sections of kids who no longer talk to their parents or no longer talk to their siblings because they're for so-and-so for president as opposed to someone else, right? There's a whole brother against brother, you know, and that's what's happening. That's what happened during the Civil War. If you study history, there was, you know, one side that was separating and dividing people, and another side trying to bring them together. That was Lincoln, trying to bring them together. It's just, you know, and the other side was inciting separation and anger and all that stuff. We've got that here. We've got families that aren't speaking to each other because of what's going on, right? You've got that here. So this could be family. This could be one of those things where you're working it out, okay? So don't just think this is your runner. This is much bigger than that because it's about you, okay? There's a lot of your own karma, energy that's attached to yourself that's being worked out as well. There's a lot of that. But somebody here definitely needs you. They feel the need to come see you, and they feel like it's something they have to do. I get it. You are dependent on their free will decision. Some of them won't. And I don't think it matters because I think you inevitably will work out some issues of your own anyway. This just happened to come out here because it's a dominant energy. But this could just as easily apply to internal energies with you, and it's up to you to look at things you've glazed over. Okay? Or for some of you, it's both. It's somebody coming in and you're working on yourself. But that Two of Cups is why we're here. Me telling you, reminding you, energy's always in layers. One of the top layer is shit. This is probably shit, the second layer. The third layer here is balanced. And everything below that is balanced. We've got to get down to that. We've got to shave this away, peel that away, cut off these two fingers and get down to where the balance is. And that's what this is saying. Okay? And you do that, again, by not getting triggered, by having some strength, keeping your heart chakra open. Okay? Try to see what I said in my October write-up. Try to see the humor in things. Things that might on the outset look like they're going to depress you. Oh, this is going to suck. Oh, I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Right? Like that. Try to find the angle to look at it with the humor. And it's when you do that, almost as if by magic in this energy, a healing process begins. It's a way to move forward. It's a way to see it very clearly. All right? Humor provides the clarity. Find a chuckle in it. Again, with a conversation with this person, try to be like water. All right? Try not to be as rigid as the King of Swords can be. Try to be more like water. Try to blend the aspects of the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. All right? If you can blend those aspects, you will be a bucket of water on some level. All right? Or a fire sword anyway. So try to be a little bit fluid anyway. Try to, you know. I know there's no cups here, you know, but you can blend these two energies and be a little, and get this king to loosen up a little bit. All right. You just want to make sure it's heavier on the King of Swords side. All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this. All right. This is pretty cool. I want to know what happened to this person here. Why all of a sudden they come, because this is somebody, you're not happy to see them on the outset. If this is a person. From the get-go, you're like, I don't know. Right. I know outset probably wasn't the right word, but we do these in real time. I don't have a script, so sometimes I just say shit. Right, let's go, and it's hot in here. All right, here we go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. Right. Hermit, which was crossing here. Eight of Cups, 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups. There's my cups, right? 10 of Cups crossing the 8 of Cups in the base energy. It's red center, left, right. This is about them a little bit. This energy, well, I mean, I can tell you a couple of things. One, it never walked away. It's never been gone. All right. This energy here is walking toward 9 cups. And there's 9 cups in the final outcome. It's like, you ever have pigeons, right? I don't know. Some people have pigeons. I know Mike Tyson likes pigeons. But if you have a flock of pigeons, usually what they do, if you let them out of my grandfather had some in his neighborhood, and we would sit out in the driveway. I remember when I was a little kid, and we'd watch them. The guy up the hill had some too, and what they would do is they would fly around in circles. They just fly around. They always come back to the nest, but really they just do a big loop around and keep flying in circles. This person here has been circling you. They're basically a pigeon, and you're their roost. You know, I mean, they've just been circling, that's all. The energy's always there. And that's why sometimes if you have a day, I bet if this is somebody attached to you, you might have a day every once in a while where you're in a bad mood and you don't know why. It's probably because they're flying a little close, right? A little close to the sun, if you will. All right? A little bit of that. This person thinks about you a lot. All right? They regret something that happened for sure. I don't know if they're enlightened enough to move past it. I know you are, and that's all I care about. Okay? So I can't say for sure. Maybe in the extended I can. I don't know, but I can't say for sure here that they're enlightened enough to move past it. I know you are, though. Okay? So that's the best I can tell you. You got a lot to gain this month. All right? You have a lot to gain. But try to find the humor in things. That's where the clarity will come from, and try to be like water as much as you can. Okay? It is one, and there are some, again, there are some good things that just plain good old-fashioned good things that are going to happen. But this is life. You don't need to be warned about the good things in a tarot reading. Who the fuck wants that? Right? You need to be made aware of what could happen if somebody makes a certain decision. All right. That's it. Because your life is controlled whether you like it or not. You're controlled by decisions of people you don't even fucking know half the time, all the way around you. Everything is energy and everything is connected. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. And I will be starting your Zodiac fly-through starting tomorrow. We'll see where we go with this month. Should be interesting. Good luck.